My name is Helen, the set person of marriage on the rock and singles with purpose. Honoring our in-laws as parents it's biblical, it is cultural, it is morally alright, and we would need to maintain a healthy relationship with them without disrespecting them and still placing them in that place of honor where they rightly belong. It's expected of us to be respectful to them, the way we communicate with them, the way we greet them. It could be in service, like ways and hospitality is expected of us. We owe them all of that. We owe them visitation, to visit them, and then to pop up at every family gatherings without excluding ourselves. Check it out from the practical, emotional, and psychological angle. You know what? Most of the time, respect or honor does not depict agreement. So we might have our differences from our in-laws. We might not always agree with them, but that does not shift that position of them being in a place of honor in our marriage. When it comes to honor, the religious perspective, it is a tick, it is a yes. So we will need to respect them. So we cannot actually saying that our religion or our belief is giving us the freedom to disrespect our in-laws. No, we do not have the liberty to disrespect our parents, and so also are our parents-in-law. What about the situation of conflict and honor? How do we balance the two? Yes, it is okay. We can be able to balance. We have to make a balance. We can still maintain our own dignity and then still respond to them respectfully, even when they are not respectful to us. In quick successions, I will be bringing about seven practical and well-layered approach as to how we can navigate through the relationship between we and our in-laws without losing the place of dignity and then respect plus honor. 1. Separate honor from agreement. You might disagree but still be honorable. It's a different thing to have agreement, all round agreement, and then it's another thing for you to be in agreement or in disagreement. So it does not really mean that you will have to be in constant submission to whatever your in-law says. No, it is not correct. It does not mean that you must agree to whatever they have to say to you. It is not correct. So you should be able to please separate honor from agreement. In your in-laws relationship, you can have disagreement, but we still keep them in contact. We respect them in return. We choose not to gossip about them. We choose not to talk them down. We choose not to be rude towards them. And we choose not to be excessive in words or in misbehavior towards them. It's a choice that we can make. So despite the differences in our approach or in our own way of understanding a perspective, please, the honor is a constant key. A popular saying said that honor is a place of posture, is the position, is our posture, and not in the point of view. So we might have diverse point of view, but our heart, the posture of our heart, of our behaviors should be correct towards our in-laws. The second tip I want to bring to us is that we should please understand their perspective. Most of the time, our in-laws are usually speaking to us from the place of understanding, maybe tradition. It could be because they are afraid of change. It could be that they really did not want us to go astray. It could be from a place of love. But the only problem is that those perspectives could be, they might not be able to channel it well to us. So they bring it to us in a way that seems to be controlling. And this is the reason why we tend to rebel against whatever they tell us that is coming from their own perspective. But please bring it slow and try to understand their perspective. You'll see that it's coming from a place of love or a place of fear of change, or maybe a place of tradition. They are not our enemies per se. So when they are bringing their love charm to you in a way that you cannot understand, so instead of you popping up with you defending yourself, being defensive, and then you see them as if they are attacking you, then you need to launch a counter attack. No, I think you should just pipe low, okay? Take a deep breath. You don't really necessarily have to answer them immediately. The third is choose your battle carefully. Let me say this to you, that it is not every word that you needed to respond to. There are times that you could just choose to be silent. You could choose to overlook. You might choose not to respond or react. You choose your battle. You learn to overlook several things. You learn to trivialize other things so that you could have your peace. So you don't really see everything, as in everything or anything coming from your in-laws as attack. Trivialize some of them. Let them appear little so that it will not get to you all the time, so that it will not haunt you or hurt you or break you down or demoralize you. Just trivialize them. See them as insignificant details that are not capable of destroying your peace. Little issues, let them slide, okay? Maintain your energy for the things that truly matters. You are constantly defending, contradicting them. Such actions, they are capable of building resentment. So most of the time, all you have to do is just to let them slide. So that I think silence is the better route. It's the clearer route, and it's the cheaper route. It is the better route. So most of the time, choose your peace and just stay silent. Do not react to everything. Trivialize them. Fourth, please let your actions speak. There might be times when you don't have the right words. You might not have the right words for them. You might not have the right response to them, to your in-laws at all times. But please let your actions speak. Celebrate them. Celebrate their birthday. Get them some little gifts that you can afford. It is part of it. Show up at every family function. Be there. Identify with them as a bona fide member of that extended family. Be there for them. Be a form of support to them. Yeah, you can do all of that. Through your action, you can actually prove yourself to be love-worthy, to be trustworthy, and to be reliable, to be respectful, and then to be honorable. You will be accumulating all of that to yourself as you give it to them also. Remember, give and take. That is how relationship works. Whatever you throw at them, they could possibly throw such back at you. So when you show them a lot of love through your actions, you might likely receive same from your in-laws. The fifth, please lean on your spouse. Allow your spouse to be the one to defend you from their families. Don't be too forward. Don't go and start attacking them. Lean on your spouse. Even when you feel disrespected with any members of your in-laws, from your in-laws, sister-in-laws, or brother-in-laws, or maybe your parents-in-laws, please learn to lean on your partner. Completely lean on your spouse. Let him be your advocate, even when it comes to his family side, because he understood them even much more than you could ever imagine. So leave the matter in his hand, and you just take a refuge in him. Through him, let him be your mouthpiece. Let him be the one who is going to defend you from them. That is, if it is necessary at all. The sixth, please set boundaries with grace. Yes, with your in-laws. It is a necessity. Please, you should be kind and then at the same time firm. Yes, it is possible for you to be kind with your in-laws, but please, you should set boundaries with grace. You know what? That when boundaries are clearly set, and when you are consistent about your boundaries, you know what? People will understand. They might object initially, but if you are consistent in setting those boundaries, your people, your in-law will learn to respect those boundaries. So you just stay firm, be clear, be consistent at the same time. They will learn to respect your boundaries. Seventh, please pray and reflect. There is no heart that prayers cannot touch. Pray for your in-laws and at the same time, pray for yourself. So instead of you being in a position of frustration and anger, you can pray to God to help you so that you can see things in a compassionate way. Pray that God touches their heart. Pray that God will touch your own heart too. So reflect on yourself and reflect on their own good side. The Bible made us to understand that the heart of the king is in the Lord's hand. So He directs them like a water course wherever He places. So please pray for them. They might end up falling in deep love with you. So instead of you building frustration and resentment, pray that the Lord should enable them to be compassionate towards you, just as you would be able to be compassionate towards them. I pray the Lord helps you. I pray the Lord keep your home. May your home bring great rewards to God. Thank you very much for listening. If you have any questions or observations, please drop them at the comment sections. And if you need to contact me, please dial 07037150154. Your home is blessed. Bye-bye.